Okay, YouTube. So I just, if you haven't caught my video on Flash on the iPad, which I put up, which is the iSwifter app, one other app I wanted to cover, but I felt it deserved its own little video. It's called Splashtop. And actually, let me go out here and I'll just show you, which is right here. It's a green icon. I'm not sure if my lighting is just that bad. It's a green icon, basically. It's on the App Store. It's 99 cents, and it works as a what's called an RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol, and gets back to your computer you set it up to on your home network. I haven't actually got this set up over 3G. I'm still working on that, but the home network aspect of it works great. They give you the hints, and these are just what a mouse click is, how to emulate a hold, the tap, which is a mouse over, and then some controls as far as tapping, dragging, and what have you. So you can choose to have that on shows every time, or continue back to what it is you're looking at. And I'm going to flip up to this is my desktop. This is my iPad, same thing. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to try to set the camera up, which is my iPhone, so I don't get too jerky. I'm going to close down. So I just went to desktop, my computer, there it is, desktop. I'm not sure I can get both of these in a shot to show the responsiveness, but it's not that it matters. I'm not trying to control my desktop while I sit there. This is for when I'm either somewhere else in the house or out on the go, and maybe I want a file, email it to myself, or drop it into Dropbox or something like that to get a file that I forgot on my home computer. Clearly, I can access anything on my computer. A double tap, I can go in. Let's say I want to go into my backup where I've got a bunch of pictures. Obviously, my home Wi-Fi is pretty fast, but this is very responsive. I actually own iTeleport, which was $30, way slower, takes forever to refresh, and that's even on the same Wi-Fi as I use it here today. So I don't know. Clearly, their code is just more optimized on Splashtop, but it works very well. You got to get used to making that. There is still a cursor. If you can see, there's a cursor on screen, and when I tap in different places, it moves that cursor around. If I hold that cursor down, that's when you get the pop-up for all your contextual menus. And then let's say I wanted to change screen resolution or do something else, obviously you can do that. But the one thing, of course, prior to finding iSwifter, this is how I watched Hulu. I just let my home machine, and it actually does play a little bit better feed for the simple fact that my computer's handling the flash, and it's streamed over Wi-Fi, which is a much faster connection than sending it out on the internet to iSwifter servers and back. But when I'm not at home, iSwifter is awesome. Now this does take 2 fingers. It does scroll a little slower than obviously the iPad native. Here's Justify, that's a good show. Let's watch a little bit of that. Use 2 fingers, you can scroll up, scroll down. This video's, yes, whatever. Alright, so I can't actually watch it because I'm not going to type all that in. So let's go back. We'll pick something else. Watch the same thing I just watched on iSwifter. And before I go full screen, I'm going to let this little commercial play, and I'm going to go and see if I can make this play in 480p, or see if it has an HD option. And I've just got the volume down. I have it loud enough that you can hear. But turning it down so you can still hear it, but I can still talk over it and you can hear me. So yes, 30 seconds of wasted video, and I'm sorry I'm wasting your life with yet another commercial on Hulu, but it is free TV, and I guess I want to keep it that way, so if I got to deal with these commercials, we'll deal with them. And Hulu Plus still does get rid of commercials, so I don't really quite get that, but at any rate. So here we go. It does look better. I can tell that right off. This particular instance, I'm going to pull up our settings. It is actually showing it's on the 360 option. Let's see if I can get this to focus for you a little bit. There we go. So if I can touch it and get to where it changes it, there we go, and hit update. It's going to reload. full screen, and this is a very good feed. If you pull up my iSwifter video, you can probably compare. This looks really good, really smooth, no problems. When you're running this, it does shut the sound off from your computer. So if you have speakers or something worried about that, this redirects everything to the iPad. So that's kind of a cool feature. You're not going to scare yourself by controlling your computer at home if somebody's there and you're trying to pull your feed. Or again, I haven't tried this on 3G, but I will probably get that working here shortly. But just another option for those of you that want to do Flash. And this, of course, you're controlling your home desktop for 99 cents, and not a bad deal. And obviously you can pull up your keyboard, you can go out of full screen. I'm going to shut my browser down. You can go to any website that a normal computer would do, and run anything Flash. You're going to have to deal with the on-screen controls. That may take a little getting used to, but everything else works perfect. The one thing it does do, as you can see here, it did reformat the screen resolution because I'm controlling my home computer. So I've got the black margin because I think it took it to the iPad native resolution versus that. Now, when I close this, the screen, if we can back up, it resizes back to normal. So when you're controlling the computer and have Splashtop engaged, it essentially takes over your computer, resizes the screen. Obviously you don't care because you're not there. Once you release the app, you're back to normal. So that is Splashtop for the iPad. Comments and questions are welcome. I'll answer anything I can. Setup wise, it's pretty easy, but I can help you with that if you need.